Welcome back. I'm Richard Hosnote, and I'm your host for the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast and this Wisdom Inspired Life YouTube channel. Great to have you back. Well, in this episode, it's another in my continuing series of Words of Wisdom, where I share words of wisdom from a variety of resources, some of them books, some of them videos, and wherever I find them. That have been very helpful to me in my attempts to live a wisdom-inspired life. And today I'm going to be sharing wisdom from Sogyal Rinpoche, whose great best-selling book is the Tibetan Book of Living and Dying, one of the all-time best-selling books from a Buddhist Rinpoche that are out there today. The Dalai Lama has been very successful with his books, obviously, also. And Sogyal Rinpoche, has been a very important teacher in my life. I actually have an earlier episode detailing my personal experience with him and the great impact he's had on my life. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a video presentation that he gave, and it's profound insights and help with meditation. This short video encapsulates some of the most essential practical help for those of you that are interested in making meditation a regular part of your practice. So, having said that, let's listen to this video.
I want to give you a very simple and very profound advice on meditation, which in Tibetan is very beautiful. Tibetan, it is said, Chu manyok na tang sem machina de. It's almost musical. Chu manyok na tang sem machina de. You got it? I believe that you heard the Tibetan. Chu manyok na tang sem machina de. Now, what is it? Chu is water. Manyok is when you don't stir it. Na means then, tang means clear. That means water, if you don't stir it, will become clear. Like Dalai Lama will say, that's a fact. So water, if you don't stir it, will become clear. That's the nature of water. In the same manner, next line is sem machina de. Sem is mind. Machu is unaltered. Now, machu pa is the most beautiful word in the Mahamudra and the Dzogchen teachings. Very wonderful. Machu pa means, ma means not, chu is altered. Chu is alter. When you alter, when you change, when you manipulate, when you contrive, it's called chu, when you fabricate. But machu is not altering. Without any fabrication, without any contrivance, when you live in its own natural state, when you leave your mind in the state of machupa, unaltered, machuna de, then we'll find the true nature of mind. We'll find peace, well-being, happiness, bliss, and we'll find also the nature of mind. You understand? That's amazing. Water, if you don't stir it, will become clear. In the same manner, mind left unaltered, completely unaltered, in its own true nature, will find its true nature. And really, it's amazing. It's really amazing. This is really evidenced by Tengu Khyentse Rinpoche, this one. He's really Machupa, completely unaltered. He's so natural, without any fabrication. Once I asked him, when are we in the nature of mind? When are we not? He said, if you are altered, you are not in the nature of mind. If your mind is not altered, you are in the nature of mind. Not altered, amachipa. It's completely unaltered. Leaving your mind in the natural state of mind. You got it? The incredible thing is, this is the secret, is that actually it, by not altering, we can bring the greatest change. You understand? The secret of mind is, by not altering, we can bring the greatest change. And then great master, Longchen Rabjam, the omniscient Longchen Rabjam. In Tibet, there were three, what's called Buddha. Buddha wisdom is Manjusri. The Manjusri appeared in three great incarnations. One is the Sakya Pandita in the Sakyapa tradition. Other one is Longchen Rabjam in the Nyingma tradition. And the third is Tsongkhapa Chimpo, Jezongkhapa Chimpo, Jeramachi. Three Manjusris. So this Longchen Rabjam, the omniscient Longchen Rabjam, who is one of the great Dzogchen masters, he, in his teaching called semi-ground or sub-liberation mind, in that he says, Machu machiranga sem machu, manjin manjiranga sem manjin. Chuhin sem nyoklong, but you mean sem nelu to parcha. As he said, Machu machiranga sem machu, meaning do not alter this mind of ours. Machu machiranga sem machu. Then he says, Manjin manjiranga sem manjin. He says, do not grasp. The second line is, do not grasp at this mind of ours. Because if you alter, mind that's altered will obscure the inherent nature. That means the water, if you stir it, will not be clear. Mind that is altered will obscure its true nature. If there are clouds in the sky, will obscure the sky in the same manner. To really realize the nature of mind is your true nature, but at the moment it's our ordinary thoughts and emotions. All these things obscure. And so, do not alter this mind of ours. Do not grasp. It means that, you see, in order to realize the ultimate nature of mind, is that one must not alter one's mind, remain in the natural state of mind without any fabrication or contrivance. I think Sogyal Rinpoche says, leave your mind in the state of machupa, in the unaltered, in the state of equipoise. That will be the really instruction of meditation on the ultimate level. The next line says, do not grasp at this mind of meaning. Is that then, when you leave your mind in natural state, whatever rises, do not grasp at the rising. Whatever rises, leave the rising in the rising. You understand? Sogyal Rinpoche used to say, leave the seeing in the seeing, leave the hearing in the hearing, leave the thinking in the thinking. Leave everything as it is. Like ocean from the wave. They rise, they go. If you just let them be. So in that respect, whatever the rises, that's why I said, do not grasp. At the mind, whatever rising, you leave the rising. Anger dissolve into anger. That's why you see, like for example, anger. When anger rises, you just look directly into the anger. Not analyzing it, not getting involved, like not getting into the stories of you or who made you angry. Just leave both you and whoever provoked you separately. Just the pure anger directly. Also, don't look too much. Don't try to find anything. Just simply directly, it will dissolve. So basically, don't grasp at the rising. Whatever rises, let it rise. You understand? So with that, I leave you. Main thing is, really take this and really learn what I've taught. This is not my teaching, the teaching of all the great enlightened masters. Take this to heart. It will help you in your life and death. And Dalai Lama often say, if you find something useful, please take and practice. If not, then forget about it. I know, but I will add to that. I won't tell you, I don't have to tell you forget about it because you will naturally forget about it. That's quite easy. But I would say on the other hand, try to remember, really. Try to recall, because you see, if you find anything here that really is helpful for you, then use those. Use those. Okay? Then afterwards you can read the book or listen to maybe the tape may be available, listen to it again and study over again. So thank you very much.
Well, I've watched that video many times, and he also has that advice in writing also. And I have found it for myself to be very practical, powerful reminders. I'm amazed at how much I forget sometimes. A way for me to recharge my focus and my attention. Hopefully it is of help to you, and if you'd like to better understand what Wisdom Inspired Life is all about, you can go to my website, mywisdominspiredlife.com. There you can find a number of resources. You can also listen to the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast, a great player there, hundreds of episodes, new ones released every Saturday and Sunday. You can also listen to the podcast in all the usual places like Apple, Spotify, Google Play, and more. Well, as you know, if you've been listening to these, even a few, you know that I'm on a journey. I've got a mission. And I really appreciate you being part of that journey today. I look forward to continuing this journey with you.